Hello guys, welcome back to NutraWare. I am dietitian Rashmi Singh. So as a part of our diabetes series, today we are going to talk about the importance of foot care in diabetes. And yes, it is not me who is going to talk about it today. Today we have someone special. So here we are at App Diabetic Clinic today to come and talk to Dr. Pranjali Shah. So today it is not me who is going to talk about foot care in diabetes, but we have with us Dr. Pranjali Shah, who is a very well-renowned diabetologist, and she is associated with App Clinic in Modo. So hello Dr. Pranjali, welcome to Modo.
Hello Rashmi, thank you so much for having me here. First of all, I would like to congratulate for this great initiative about creating awareness for regarding diabetes and diabetic complications.
Right.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Foot care in diabetes is a very important but yet neglected topic, and if not taken care at the right time, if it is not treated, then it could lead to serious complications. So Dr. Pranjali, what do you think? Is foot care in diabetes a really important topic?
Yeah, definitely, because I strongly believe prevention is better than cure, and once a diabetic foot, it is lifelong will be a diabetic foot. So diabetic foot screening is more important in patients for prevention of further complications. So definitely we need to have a regular checkups for prevention of complications.
Sure. What exactly is diabetic foot, and what are the signs which make us understand that yes, there is a complication?
Yeah, so basically diabetic foot is like a condition where the patient with diabetes tend to get repeated infections on their feet. They get ulcerations, they get redness in their feet, we call it as a cellulitis, or non-healing wounds and gangrenes. So these are multiple terms, you can say, we call it as a diabetic foot. Diabetes is a condition which is chronic disease which affects over the time your blood vessels, nerves, heart, kidneys and eyes. So when it affects your nerves and blood vessels, then it causes non-healing ulcers, or that reduces your protective sensation,
right,
that tend to cause deformed feet and repeated infections.
Right.
So uncontrolled diabetes with nerve damage and blood vessels problems can lead to diabetic foot problems.
Right. So as rightly said, diabetes is the base for all the various problems and complications which come along with it.
Yeah, we know that diabetes is a silent killer. So we need to be cautious about our lifestyle as well as all the complications.
Absolutely. So doctor, what precautions a diabetic person or a person with high blood sugars should take to avoid such kind of complications?
Yeah, so the first main important thing is to control your diabetes. Your sugars should be very good under control. And other things are like precaution, like we advise patients to check their feet daily at bedtime, wash their feet with soap and water, clean it properly, and especially in between the toes.
Right.
Apply moisturizer on their feet, on the sole as well. But they need to remember that whenever they are applying on the sole, they need to wear socks. They should not skip when they use the washrooms.
Right.
And avoid applying moisturizer on in between the toes. That might cause fungal infections.
Absolutely.
Another thing, try to avoid home surgeries. Because,
yes.
And especially that, you can say like the corn and calluses, they do it with the blades or calculators. So avoid that thing in especially bathroom surgeries.
Right.
So you have to avoid that. Use of chappals. Avoid going barefoot outside. Indoor as well as outdoor chappals are very important.
Okay.
If they visit any religious places or temples, we advise them to go before 10 or after 4. They should not walk when it is too sunny, because walking barefoot on the tiles which is hot can cause foot ulcerations and the sores. Second thing is regular foot checkups are very important. So whenever they visit their doctor, clinical examination plays a very important role for prevention of the problems.
Great. So for diabetics, no more walking barefoot on the grass. Yes, it is beneficial but not for diabetics. So doctor, I have heard that there are specially designed or special footwears for diabetics. How true is that?
Yes, there are footwear which are lightweight, and especially those are made up of insole called MCP and MCR footwear.
Okay.
So and that is without any metal piece. So these are the diabetic footwear.
Okay.
These are lightweight.
Okay.
And this will prevent ulcerations due to repeated traumas.
Okay.
And that helps patients to offload their weight. Suppose they are having pressure points on particular areas. So with this chappals, they get distributed to other points.
Okay.
So that will prevent further ulcerations as well.
Right. Great.
And if we do customized footwear also, if the patient is having non-healing ulcers and having any wound, then we get customized chappal according to the patient's foot size, and that helps offloading and healing of the ulcer as well.
Also, I would like to ask, is there a specific time wherein a diabetic can go and buy their shoes anytime? Or not only I'm talking about these shoes, but otherwise also?
Yeah, so normally we recommend buying shoes in the evening time, because that time patient might be having maximum swelling.
Right.
So if they buy chappals in the daytime, so it might be fit when they use it in the evening time. So they should have chappals in the evening, and especially with the Velcro, so they can adjust according to their foot size or swelling based on that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, doctor, do you recommend or prescribe any specific tests regarding foot care for diabetic patients?
Yes. So other than your self, you can say self-checker,
Right.
you need to go ahead with, we call it as a diabetic analysis, diabetic foot analysis. We do it here. So we recommend for all the patients, in spite of having any duration of diabetes. It's not like that patient is having long duration of diabetes. Newly detected diabetic patients also should undergo a screening for the complications. So in those tests, we do diabetic nerve assessment, diabetic vascular assessment, foot pressure study where they are using proper chappals or not, and then associated with this we have a counseling. So we teach them what are the do's and don'ts, what they should do. So it's like yearly once, ideally you should go ahead with that analysis. But if you have any vascular problem, like if you have any damage to their nerves or blood vessel abnormality, then depending on the problems we advise them. So maybe once in 6 months we'll call the patient for the checkup.
Sure, sure. So thank you so much, Dr. Pranjali Shah, for your valuable inputs. In case if you all have any more questions related to diabetes, foot care or any other complications related to diabetes, you can always comment in the section below. Also, if you would like to get a consultation or any of your relative would like to get a consultation with Dr. Pranjali Shah, I would definitely give her contact details in the description box, and you all can get yourself tested. Thank you so much. Take care and stay healthy.
Thank you.